Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome back. And you've just had the theoretical explanation of the spiritual ascension. And now we are going to go into the practical session. It's a short practical session, and it will be a guided one for the benefit of the new brothers and sisters who are doing this for the very first time. Do not panic if you can't remember all the details, because we will guide you through this. And the ones who are familiar with this, it's a great opportunity to refresh your memory and this particular practice. So beyond the month of Ramadan and this Itikaf, you can continue to do this practice every day at home. That is the aim. And main thing is that, as I've mentioned before, this spiritual ascension is actually critically linked to our own self-purification. The more purified we are and abstaining from sins, the more success we are likely to have. So just bear that in mind. The real objective is to purify ourselves and to achieve the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Without further ado, I hand over to Dr. Salaam, who will be leading this practical session. Jazakallah.
Of your mother and father. That's obviously reward worship. So likewise, you also can train these lights exist within us to train so they can remember Allah. And in this case, He can help you, like recharge you, so they can have a spiritual experience as well. So that's what you say. The colors of these lights themselves are not our objective, or we get just hung up by that. But it helps us to then continue with our journey, inshallah, like Brother Zafar have explained. So just quickly, if you just look at the screen, especially those first time are looking at it, it's very important just to keep a mental image of where these are situated. So I'll go through each one, because this session now mainly focusing on how to purify, clean them, and then focus on the thought process. We're just going to focus on that in that shorter period of time, and then throughout the days of the Itikaf until 9th, 10th day, at various times of the day or night, we'll be practicing this called meditation in English, or Muraqabah, i.e. reflection on these things and the spiritual transfer, and have that Ainul Yaqeen. Who's heard that term before? Has Brother Zafar mentioned it? So brother, have you heard what Ainul Yaqeen means? It's not mentioned there. Okay. So Ainul Yaqeen basically means that here what we're trying to do is we already believe in the unseen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Quran, the angels. But this belief isn't unseen. It's belief based on knowledge, but knowledge of Quran and Sunnah. We've not had a personalized experience yet. Like, for example, we have a dream, or I saw an angel in a dream. So that experience is different now, isn't it? When you see someone in a dream, you personally, you can relate to something. Someone says angels. Oh yeah, actually, I can relate to this now because I've had a dream about something like this, about light. Whereas someone who hasn't, he can't relate to what he's saying. I just believe in it. It's in the Quran, I believe, alhamdulillah. So, even Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, he mentioned as well in the Quran that he is a prophet, is one of the ulul azm, meaning that greatest of Anbiyas and Rusul. But he also had belief, or he wanted to obviously experience, so that his faith increases, his conviction increases, and that's called yaqeen. Like when you say you have yaqeen, and so from the belief, from the knowledge point of view, you can take it to the level whereby you kind of witnessing that, so it makes it even stronger in your faith. So I'll give you a very easy example. Put your hand up. Who's head of the war in Ukraine? MashaAllah. Actually, so who believed in it by listening to the news on the BBC radio? Why? Because the source is genuine and what they're saying is true. So you had the knowledge just by listening to the news, the war broke out in Ukraine, right? Now, that's one level you heard, or some friend told you which you trust. What happened is, what did you do? Or I know what I did. You went to Google, I want to see a video clip. Yeah, everyone did that. See the news, live news flash, live image, what you call it, eyewitness account. So you see, the press, he's got press, those safety jacket on, the journalist and the reporter, and they're looking over, bomb might go off any minute. So it makes it more convincing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can see that. The person, the lady or gentleman, he's in Ukraine or Kiev or whatever he is, and he's doing a live report. It must be true. So what's happened is, first of all, I had the knowledge, someone told me, which I believe, which I trust. Now I can see with my eyes. So that's called from ilmul yaqeen to aynul yaqeen. Your conviction, your belief, you could say, accepting that information becomes more stronger because you've seen it with your eyes. What happens is that, is there any other level it can go that makes you 100% that I know it's happening? What else can you do?
Actually see the action taking place.
Being right in Kiev itself, go and travel and be in the city of Kiev, then you say, yeah, I can see wars all over the place. Then there's no doubt. So that's called haqqul yaqeen. That's at a very highest level. So in Islam, theoretical we believe, but inshallah, alhamdulillah, every one of us has capability Allah has given us that you can also slowly have experiential knowledge as well. What that does is it increases your faith, increases your conviction, so that when it comes to outside world, the onslaught of nafs, shayateen, different attraction, everything else, you can withstand. Nothing going to move you because my faith is so strong that I've seen it, I've got personal experience. How can I now fall into a trap of shaitan now? So he helps you with that, inshallah. So that's what we're going to learn about from going to ilmul yaqeen. We believe already to have some kind of spiritual experience. And like Brother Zafar explained, there could be 3 levels. I.e., at a thought level, that's a beginner. At imagination level, and slowly becomes a spiritual experience. That naturally happens over a period of time. So do not worry about that, inshallah. But so these latifa, these colors, help to cleanse our darknesses so that you can have that flight. Like you see, you've seen obviously how plane takes flight. It needs all the energy. They burn so much fuel, and they go about 200-300 miles per hour, and then slowly then take a lift off. Enough the air, what you call it, going underneath and pushing, doing the lifting of the plane, and so on. So like this, we have to purify and then take that flight spiritually, inshallah. So all this happens step by step by obviously the instructor who's leading it. But for now, just to get used to it, we're just going to follow on these colors and step by step go through. So quick look at it, final few seconds. So first of all, you can see red. It's below the navel, and it's like if I say cross section, just show you now. Just bear with me. So you can see red. If I go back, just bear with me. Just going to the explanation, which Brother Zafar did already. So if I just show a cross section, as you can see on the screen, so it's red at the bottom, below your navel, where it is. It goes from the all the way through your body, and then there's orange in your belly button area, then the yellow in the stomach area, then you could see green in the chest area, light blue where the neck or your throat is, dark blue from your forehead all the way to the back of your head, and the white one like a crown. Like for example, I'm wearing a white Imam Sharif turban, is like white hovering above from front to back. So they will be cleaning or cleansing these in 3 steps, in 3 phases. One is generic one, then individual one, then enlightenment, and then transfer. So inshallah, for about this period, short period of time, we'll focus on this, and then throughout the retreat, this Itikaf, at various times, day or night, we'll be practicing this and the spiritual journey as well. So you can slowly start to improve, start to have your own individual experiential connection to faith and deen, and increase your conviction, inshallah. Okay, so now I want every one of you to close your eyes, inshallah. Just sit comfortably first of all. It's very important to sit comfortably, but try not to move, because you want to minimize distractions. You want to minimize any interferences. So have some space next to you, so that you're not touching someone else and losing their focus as well. And that's fine, but remain still, relax, loosen your shoulders and so on. And now inshallah, with closing your eyes, just think the 3 keys: that Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. And make also intention that in this dead of night, in the time of tahajjud, and the last 10 of month of Ramadan, and as we know from the hadith, the man that suits Allah's majesty, that he comes down in the first heaven and asks. So such a blessed time we're in, and we're actually remembering him in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So inshallah, because we already in a masjid, we recited the protection askar, Surah Fatiha, Ayatul Kursi. So you can do it rather than 3 times each, we just do 1 time quickly. Begin with Surah Fatiha for protection from any interferences of shaitan and so on. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Now the recite Surah Ayatul Kursi as well, and the Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Qul A'udhu Bil Falaq, Qul A'udhu Bin Nas. Now to bring those 3 thoughts of conditioning our mind, that we can't really worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He deserves, not even to the ability and the capability that we have, and show humility, humbleness, and ask for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And now, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for so many blessings, especially we've reached this 11th, 22nd day, night and day of Ramadan with Iman in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, amongst the pious brothers, amongst our teacher, Shaykh Ahmad Dabbagh, and many, many other blessings. Now show our tawakkul, reliance upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that, oh Allah, I can't really reach you or fulfill your rights or attain your achieve your pleasure. Only that I rely on you, that you for us to bless us these things and draw us, take us closer to you. So inshallah recite after me. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayk. Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayk. Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayk. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Now that we feel Allah is with us, seeing us, hearing us, we can see the name of Allah shining above in this dark night, white name of Allah, and we start the first phase of cleansing the spiritual entities and whole of our body. So as we breathe in, deep breath in with your nose, the light, white light is coming down from the name of Allah, going through inside from top of our head, going all the way down, right to the bottom, cleaning everything. And then we take a long, deep breath out with our mouth, and all this darkness, all this collected inside is also releasing, exiting from our mouth and going back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So deep breath in, light is directly coming in through the head and going all over our body, collecting all the worries, distractions, any darknesses. And as we breathe out with the mouth, the light is coming out, or the contaminated light now is coming out of our mouth and leaving our body. So inshallah for a few minutes we'll do that now, inshallah. Bismillah. breath in, deep breath out. Feel the presence of Allah. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me, and the light is flowing inside, cleaning everything. As we breathe in, as we breathe out, is all leaving from our mouth. As we breathe out with our mouth. Now deeply think, Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. Pin drop silence in the dead of night, only me and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the name of Allah now turned into red in color, and now we're going to individually clean the 7 spiritual centers. So the red name of Allah, red light is coming down, entering through our nose as we breathe in with our nose. Red light is going down inside and entering where the red latifa, red spiritual center is situated below our navel. Is entering there, and then we breathe out with the mouth, and the red light is leaving from the back. So red name of Allah, red light, a red spiritual center below our navel. Begin now, inshallah. Bismillah. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. The name of Allah is in orange in color. As we breathe in with our nose, orange light is coming down from the name of Allah, entering through our nose, nostrils. As we breathe in, orange light is flowing down, and orange spiritual center on the navel, where the belly button is entering there. And as we breathe out with the mouth, the light is leaving from the back. Bismillah. name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in yellow in color. We feel that Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. The yellow light is coming down as we breathe in with the nose. Yellow light is entering through the nose, flowing down. Yellow spiritual center is above the navel, belly button, where the stomach is entering there. And as we breathe out, the light is leaving from the back. We breathe out with the mouth, and the light is leaving from the back. Yellow name of Allah, yellow light, yellow spiritual center above the stomach. Bismillah. Above the navel, on the stomach. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. The name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in green in color. Green light is coming down as we breathe in through the nose. Green light is entering through the nose, flowing down. Green spiritual center is in the chest area, is entering there. And as we breathe out with the mouth, green light is leaving from the back of the chest. Green light, green name of Allah, green spiritual center in the chest. Bismillah. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. The name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in light blue in color. As we breathe in, a light blue light from the name of Allah is coming down, entering through our nose as we breathe in, flowing down, and the light blue light is going through the light blue spiritual center in the throat. Is entering there, and as we breathe out, is leaving from the back of the neck. So light blue name of Allah, light blue flowing, light blue spiritual center in the throat and neck area. Bismillah. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. The name of Allah is in dark blue. As we breathe into the nose, dark blue light is coming down, and now this time directly entering through dark blue spiritual center in our forehead, directly entering there. And as we breathe out with the mouth, the light, a dark blue light is leaving from the back of the head. So dark blue name of Allah, dark blue light, dark blue spiritual center in our forehead, going all the way to the back of our head. Bismillah. The name of Allah is in white in color. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. As we breathe in, the white light is coming down from the name of Allah and directly entering where the white Latifa spiritual center is above our head. And as we breathe out with the mouth, the light is leaving from the back of this white spiritual center, which is on top of our head. So white name of Allah, white light flowing, white spiritual center on top of our head, the crown Latifa. Bismillah. is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me. You continuously to breathe in and out, and light is flowing. We slowly move into the third phase, where now the light is penetrating, going through the head and going inside. And as we breathe it deeply with our nose, this light continuously flowing inside and is filling us up, is expanding our body like a balloon. The light, like the air, but this time it's light, pure light is coming from the name of Allah, and is filling us up as we breathe in. Feel it. And then as you breathe out, you're feeling lighter. Breathe in, the light is filling us up, expanding like a balloon. Breathe out with your mouth, you're feeling lighter. Breathe in, light is filling us up. Breathe out, feeling lighter. Slowly, we feel as though our body is getting numb, as though our body is disappearing. We imagine bodies disappearing, the legs disappearing, the knees, thighs, stomach area disappeared, even our stomach, the chest, shoulders, throat, neck disappearing, our head. It's as though our body is not here anymore. Keep breathing in, breathing out. We see that all the 7 colors of a spiritual center are shining. Now one by one, the red is disappeared, the orange is disappeared, the yellow is disappeared, the green is disappeared, the light blue disappeared, the dark blue disappeared, and even the white is disappeared. Keep breathing in and out, feeling so light. It's as though we don't exist, only our breath. And we can see our spiritual body of light is in front. It's like as though our mirror image made of light. We imagine this, and now slowly we're preparing ourselves to transfer our ruh, our spirit, onto the spiritual body in front, which is known as golden breath. So now slowly preparing ourselves, keep taking deep breath in, deep breath out, and in 3 or 5 breaths, you're going to take the final golden breath and transfer to the spiritual body. Just let it flow. As soon as you transfer, it's as though it's a light world of light everywhere. And like a child, we're looking for our mother. A mother is our teacher, Shaykh Ahmad Dabbagh. And very soon, they're coming in our presence, and we can see them. We're giving our Salaam. Just go with the flow. They're here. They're our guide. They're our teacher. Will take us to the journey, to the spiritual realm, and to increase my faith. Some of us instantly can see them. Some of them are just waiting. Those who have experience and prolific in this, you just go with the flow, inshallah. So we can see light everywhere transferring with our mind, so relaxed. We can see the light coming towards us. This is a form of our teacher, Shaykh Ahmad Dabbagh, about to greet them, because he is the means, he is the key to unlock the whole of the spiritual experience, to increase my yaqeen, to increase my conviction, and to guide me to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to increase my faith so that I become very strong. So here is the moment now. This is a spiritual class, spiritual realm, spiritual world. So inshallah, if you can stay in this state, good. Those who can, and if you want to, while you are in this mode, if one could maybe stand up to refresh your legs and arms, that's fine. Those who want to go to the bathroom because you need to refresh wudu, that's fine. But if you can stay like this, do so, because in short period of time, inshallah, in 5-10 minutes, the Durood and Salaam and the Zikr Majlis begin. So imagine you're in the state and doing the zikr and durood. And if you lose connection, absolutely no problem. Just think Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is hearing me in this Tahajjud time, Allah is in the first heavens. Some of us spiritually can experience this, and we're going to call out, remember, collectively in a gathering. And Allah comes in the Hadith Qudsi that Allah then remembers us in a better gathering in the first heaven with the mighty angels and so on. So slowly you can stand up. You can keep your eyes closed if it helps you. Stand up, just relax your muscles and so on. Don't worry about praying nafil namaz. We'll pray after the chime, inshallah, after Sahri or before Sahri, inshallah. Those who want to go bathroom, very discreetly, quietly go bathroom, refresh. If you want to just move around while you're standing up, please do so, just so that we're ready for the next majlis in this very spiritual heightened state. So we're really focused now. Try not to make any noise, try not to talk or look around if you don't have to. Keep your eyes closed, because it really helps you to stay in that momentum, stay in that focus, stay in that mental and spiritual state. And very shortly, our Honorable Satizas, Hufaz, Hafiz Harun Ahmad and Hafiz Muhammad Abdul Aziz, they'll join us soon, and Qari, our Naat Khan, Brother Ahmad, if they're here, and they'll begin the proceedings soon. So you can move around, but keep your eyes closed. Just feel it. How many times we spend our life completely absent from Allah. Like our honorable guest from Canada, the elderly was saying that we believe La ilaha illallah, Allah is with me. We believe this. Allah is with me, seeing me, hearing me. How can I become absent? But unfortunately, we human beings, we become absent. We become in a state of ghafla. We become in heedlessness. We forget the La ilaha illallah. So whole training here is to establish La ilaha illallah, like our honorable guest was saying daytime. So we can stand up, move around, and when you're relaxed, when you're happy, you can sit down as well. If you need to go bathroom, please do. Do not worry about nawafil, we'll pray after as well if needs be. It's good to be in that mental, spiritual state so that we can able to practice better, inshallah. So we want to experience this feeling of spiritual gathering. What happens? How do awliya, how do the pious, when they engage in muraqabah, when they engage in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how much taste they feel. I'm going to feel this now, inshallah.
If I could just ask the brothers who are standing, if I could just ask them to move towards this side so they can create some more space for the brothers who are coming in.
So inshallah, please just remain focused again. Allah is with me, Allah is seeing me, Allah is seeing me. Try to stay in silence, try not to even whisper, please. So people at the back, if you just completely silence, inshallah, we're going to begin now.
صلی علی سیدنا و مولانا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ وبارک وسلم اللہم صلی علی سیدنا محمد محبت ہی بانٹتا ہے محبت بانٹتا ہے شاذلیہ سلسلہ دکھ درد چھانٹتا ہے شاذلیہ سلسلہ اور اس کے مشائخ سے اعلیٰ اوصاف والے اس کے مشائخ سے اعلیٰ اوصاف والے مصطفیٰ پہچانتا ہے شاذلیہ سلسلہ بارگاہ مصطفیٰ میں بندے کو لے کے جائیں بارگاہ مصطفیٰ میں بندے کو لے کے جائیں 3 دن کا معاملہ ہے شاذلیہ سلسلہ اور عبد عزیز دباغ آقا نعمت احمد عبدالعزیز دباغ آقا نعمت احمد جنت ہی بانٹتا ہے شاذلیہ سلسلہ شاذلیوں نے مچائی دھوم 4 دانگ عالم شاذلیوں نے مچائی دھوم 4 دانگ عالم दौर जानता है शाज़लिया सिलसिला मोहब्बत ही बांटता है शाज़लिया सिलसिला
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض وهو العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا مولاي صل وسلم دائما محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من رب ومن عجم والفريقين من رب ومن عجم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا مولاي صل وسلم على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل حول من الأهوال مقتحم لكل حول من الأهوال فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون لا إله إلا الله 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 لا Allah ليس الناصر إلا هو الله رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير أنت خير الراحمين أنت خير الراحمين أنت خير الراحمين أنت خير الراحمين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير أنت خير الرازقين أنت خير الرازقين أنت خير الرازقين أنت خير الرازقين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير نظر ہے سارا زمانہ ٹھہر گیا ہے سارا زمانہ ٹھہر گیا ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے شہر مدینہ یاد آیا ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے عشق نبی میں دل گرما ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے بیت اللہ کے چوکھٹ پر ہے دست دعا پھیلائے نبی بیت اللہ کے چوکھٹ پر ہے دست دعا پھیلائے نبی رب سے عمر کو مانگ رہا ہے رب سے عمر کو مانگ رہا ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے شہر مدینہ یاد آیا ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے عشق نبی میں دل گرما ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے شہر مدینہ یاد آیا ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے عشق نبی میں دل گرما ہے وہ بھی اتنی رات گئے فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا 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 الله 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 لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله مقصود إلا الله لا مقصود إلا الله إلا الله إلا الله إلا الله إلا الله إلا سبحان الله سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه أستغفر الله أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه وأتوب إليه أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه وأتوب إليه اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم اللهم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه صلاة تنجينا بها من جميع الأهوال والآفات وتقضي لنا بها جميع السيئات وتقضي لنا بها جميع الحاجات وتطهرنا بها من جميع السيئات وترفعنا بها على الدرجات وتبلغنا بها أقصى الغايات من جميع الخيرات في الحياة وبعد الممات إنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك اللهم لك الشكر كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك اللهم لك المجد ولك الكبرياء كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من غضبك وعقابك ومن شر عبادك من همزات الشياطين يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث أصلح لنا شأننا كله ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين اللهم ألهمنا رشدنا وعذنا من شرور أنفسنا واستر عيوبنا وآمن روعتنا یا رب العالمین یا ارحم الراحمین اپنے فضل و کرم و احسان سے ہمیں اس رمضان کی مبارک رات میں ہم پر رحم فرما یا ارحم الراحمین تیرے حبیب علیہ السلام نے فرمایا کہ اس وقت تیری طرف سے اعلان ہوتا ہے کوئی مغفرت چاہنے والا یا اللہ ہم ہیں مغفرت کی بخشش کی بھیک مانگ رہے ہیں یا ارحم الراحمین عطا فرما زندگی بھر کی خطاؤں غلطیوں گناہوں صغیرہ کبیرہ یا ارحم الراحمین یہ بہت پہاڑوں سمندروں کے قطروں سے بھی زیادہ ہمارے گناہ ہیں لیکن تیری رحمت کا ایک قطرہ بھی ان سب کو مٹانے کے لیے ان کو نیکیوں میں تبدیل کرنے کے لیے کافی ہے یا ارحم الراحمین فضل فرما تیری طرف سے اعلان ہوتا ہے کوئی حاجت مند یا اللہ ہم ہیں حاجت مند جوتے کے تسمے سے لے کر جنت الفردوس تک سب تیری ہی عطا ہونے سے یا رب العالمین ملتا ہے ہمیں وہ تمام نعمتوں میں حصہ عطا فرما جو دنیا میں تو نے پیدا کی وہ پھر آخرت میں پیدا فرمائی یا ارحم الراحمین تمام عذابوں سے اور ذلتوں سے جو دنیا کی ہیں یا آخرت کی ہیں ہمیں محفوظ فرما یا ارحم الراحمین تو نے ہمیں محبت کی بنا پہ پیدا کیا ہمیں بھی محبت والی زندگی اور اپنی پاک محبت نصیب فرما اپنے حبیب علیہ السلام کی محبت نصیب فرما نیک لوگوں کی محبت نصیب فرما نیکی کی محبت نصیب فرما قرآن کی دین کی شریعت کی سنت کی محبت نصیب فرما لوگوں کے ساتھ بھی اپنی رضا کے لیے محبت رکھنے کی توفیق عطا فرما یا ارحم الراحمین جس مقصد کے لیے تو نے ہمیں پیدا کیا وہ پورا کرنے والا ہمیں بنا ہر وقت اپنی حضوری اپنی یاد اور اپنے ذکر کی توفیق عطا فرما ہماری مدد فرما کہ ہم تیرے شکر گزار بندوں میں داخل ہو جائیں ہماری مدد فرما کہ تیرے ذاکرین بندوں میں ہم داخل ہو جائیں یا ارحم الراحمین ہماری مدد فرما کہ تیرے صبر کرنے والے بندوں میں تیری راہ میں خرچ کرنے والے بندوں میں شامل ہو جائیں تیری راہ میں قربانی دینے والے بندوں میں یا شامل ہو جائیں یا ارحم الراحمین ہمیں اپنے پاک اور نیک و بندوں میں داخل فرما یا رب العالمین ہر قسم کے شر سے ہمارے اپنے شر سے بھی ہمیں محفوظ فرما شیطان کے شر سے بھی لوگوں کے شر سے بھی دنیا کے شر سے بھی نفس کے شر سے بھی مال کے شر سے بھی اولاد کے شر سے بھی ہر شر سے محفوظ فرما ہر خیر سے مستفیض فرما یا ارحم الراحمین اسلام کی زندگی اور ایمان والی موت نصیب فرما یا رب العالمین جب قبر میں جائیں تو وہ جنت کا باغ بنے اور جہنم کا گھڑا بننے سے تیری پناہ چاہتے ہیں حشر میں جائیں تو عرش کا سایہ ملے اور یا ارحم الراحمین حضور علیہ السلام کی شفاعت عطا فرما یا ارحم الراحمین جتنے لوگ حاضرین ہیں یا جو نہیں آسے کہ جس طرح بھی سن رہے ہیں یا قیامت تک سنیں گے، سب کی دلی مرادیں جائز حاجات پورا فرما، پریشانیوں کو، الجھنوں کو، مشکلوں کو، اور بھی جتنے پریشانیاں دکھ درد ہیں سب کے دور فرما، رزق و جان و مال و عزت اولاد میں برکتیں عطا فرما، یا ارحم الراحمین ہمارے ایمانوں کو قوی اور طاقتور فرما، ہمیں علم الیقین سے حق الیقین کا یقین نصیب فرما، یا ارحم الراحمین اپنے فضل و کرم و احسان سے ہمیں دوسروں کی مخلوق کی خدمت اپنی رضا کے لیے کرنے کی توفیق عطا فرما، وہ مخلوق کو تیری طرف دعوت دینے کی توفیق عطا فرما، شرک سے تیری پناہ چاہتے ہیں، توحید کی حقیقت نصیب فرما، حضور علیہ الصلوۃ والسلام کی محبت میں فنائیت نصیب فرما، اہل بیت اطہار، صحابہ اکرام، تابعین، تبع تابعین، اولیاء کی محبت نصیب فرما، یا اللہ جن لوگوں نے ہمارے ساتھ بلا کیا کسی طرح بھی، یا رحم الرحمن ان کے درجات کو بلند فرما اور ان کو بہترین جزا نصیب فرما، جنہوں نے ہمارے ساتھ زیادتی کی ان کو معاف فرما اور تو ہمیں معاف فرما، یا ارحم الراحمین تمام کافروں کو بھی نور ایمان نصیب فرما، گناہ گاروں کو تقوی نصیب فرما، جو گمراہ ہو گئے انہیں صراط مستقیم دکھا، یا ارحم الراحمین اپنے فضل و کرم و احسان سے حضور علیہ الصلوۃ والسلام نے جتنی بھی خیر کی دعائیں مانگی ہیں ہمیں وہ سب کچھ اس میں حصہ عطا فرما، جن شرور سے آپ علیہ الصلوۃ والسلام نے پناہ چاہی ہے انہیں اسے پناہ عطا فرما، ہم لوگ جو یہاں تیرے گھر کے در پہ ٹھہرے ہوئے ہیں، یا ارحم الراحمین ہمیں وہ عطا فرما جو ہمارے لیے بہتر ہے، جو ہم سیکھ رہے ہیں ہمیں علم نافع نصیب فرما، صحیح سمجھ دین کی نصیب فرما، ہمارے دلوں کو پاک فرما، ذہنوں کو پاک فرما، سوچوں کو پاک فرما، اور یا ارحم الراحمین حکمت اور دانائی نصیب فرما، ایسے یہ دن گزریں کہ یا رب العالمین ہماری زندگی پوری کی پوری تبدیل ہو جائے، اور یا ارحم الراحمین ہم بھی تیرے نیک بندے، انعام یافتہ بندوں کے راستے پر چلنے والے بنے، یا رب العالمین یا ارحم الراحمین ہماری مائیں بہنیں جو دیکھ رہی ہیں یا سن رہی ہیں، یا اللہ ان کی بھی تمام جائز حاجات پوری فرما، جو لوگ مظلوم ہیں ان ہر مظلوم کی مدد فرما، ظالموں کو ہدایت نصیب فرما، اور یا ارحم الراحمین جو کسی مشکل میں پھنسے ہوئے ہیں، کسی کیس میں یا کہیں بے گناہ جیلوں میں پھنسے ہوئے ہیں، یا ارحم الراحمین ان کو بھی نجات نصیب فرما، اور یا رب العالمین یا ارحم الراحمین آخر میں ہم دعا کرتے ہیں کہ تو ہمارے جو نیک اعمال ہیں پہلے ہی بہت کم ہیں، تو اپنی قبولیت نصیب فرما، ان کو قبول فرما لے تو ہمارے لیے چھوٹا عمل بھی ہمارے لیے بہت بڑا ہے، اگر تو قبول نہ فرمائے گا تو ہم خسارہ پانے والے، گھاٹا پانے والوں میں سے ہو جائیں گے، یا ارحم الراحمین یا ارحم الراحمین، وصلی اللہ تعالی علی خیر خلق سیدنا و نبینا محمد وعلی آلہ وصحبہ اجمعین، آمین۔ استغفرنا العظیم۔
I know I'm waiting for something.